And the Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will get the ball first. And out for the first time in this one is Carlos Hernandez. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the pocket, it's Jenkins. Rush right in his face. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line. Finding the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. No score on the board yet as this offense has owned the ball in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to... Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Ball. Runs through the tackle. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Sets his feet. It's Jenkins. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Ball again. Breaks the tackle. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keelan Russell unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires it down the seam. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. All even here in the 3rd quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the 4th quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. Punt is on its way. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. There's some daylight. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown Hurricanes. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. This has been a defensive struggle the entire game, and they desperately need their first points of the game on this drive. Rushes on, and down he goes.
And listen, when you run 4 verticals and you're stretching the field, those are deep routes. They're going to take time to develop. You better protect your quarterback. The offensive line doesn't do a good job. Didn't have time for the play to develop. Defense wins that round.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. They're all over it. Has to throw it away on 3rd down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And the Canes will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Yellow Jackets spend their third and final timeout. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Jenkins. Fires to the right. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Handoff for Ball. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. That's it! A sack to end it as they finish off this one in style. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these